this works. Hey guys, Whitney McVita here, and I wanted to talk to you tonight about the haters. All the haters all over the place. Full spiel will be on YouTube as usual if you want to check it out. Anyways, obviously as a aspiring bodybuilder, I'm gonna mostly focus on that because that's the kind of shit that I get. So the usual comments are: you are a man, you look like a man, are you a man or a woman? Your voice sounds like a man. Those are pretty much, those are the ones that I get the most. It doesn't, I mean, I don't really give a shit, I'm gonna be honest about it. Is it pleasant to hear those things? No, absolutely not. But I like who I am, I like where I've come in this sport, and I like what I do. So that in itself makes me a pretty confident person, and so a few comments from a few random strangers isn't gonna knock me off my high horse. But it does knock down some people who are already down. There's a lot of people out there that don't have that confidence in themselves, and a lot of people don't like themselves, and so those comments are gonna destroy them, and that's why all the bullying in schools and stuff, and there was suicides going on left and right, and it's just people get overwhelmed and they can't handle the cruelty. But I also, not to defend those people, but at the same time, generally when people behave like that, they are coming from a place of insecurity in themselves, or something that they hate about themselves. I've found that men that usually say that I look like a man don't work out. They're usually really skinny, or generally insecure, or that's been the trend anyways. You know, so that they probably, you know, are insecure in themselves, and then they have to put down me to make themselves feel better or more masculine or whatever it is. And it's shitty, but it's alright. I don't know anybody who was really born cruel, so I think usually that comes from a place of, you know, somebody else was cruel to them, or they were abused in some way, and that triggered that behavior in them. I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't know shit, to be honest, but this is just my own opinion and what I've gathered from my random encounters out in the world. But I have also noticed that generally when someone says something mean to me, especially on Instagram, these amazing, awesome, truly great people come out of the woodwork. People that I don't know, that either just started following me or have been following me, I have no idea, but they come out of nowhere and they start defending my honor like they've known me my whole life. And that is the most amazing thing. That is the most beautiful, phenomenal thing. And I wish that it was everywhere, and I wish it was more often. But again, I'm a pretty secure person, but to know that there are people out there that do stick up for one another, and that they care, and they care enough to step up and say something about it, and not just, you know, stand on the sidelines and be like, oh, that's sad. You know, it's like they really come in and they're like, hey, it's not okay to treat people like that. Especially for someone like me, I'm never gonna be mean. I'm not gonna put you down back. I'm not gonna talk shit back. I'm just gonna kind of take it, and then I'll probably block you. But when people do step up, it's awesome, and I wish that there was more of it. If there was more of it in schools, if there was more of it in the homes, I think it would really change the world. You just never know how far something so small is going to go. You never know what that person was going through that day, you know, and to just come up out of nowhere and stick up for that person is so great. It is so great. And we all have shitty things going on in our lives, and we all have our own battles, and you hear that all the time. You hear it all the time. Be kind, you never know what someone else is going through. But do we really think about it? Do we really implement it? Do we really, like, actively see someone and be like, you know, someone says something mean to them, do we truly put that in action into our lives? You know, it's like, I definitely would, and fortunately, I haven't seen anybody really get put down. I think that's a good thing. But if I did, I would absolutely step up. And again, it's just, life is tough. It's tough on everybody. And so anytime you can be kind or just help someone out, you know, when they look like they're struggling, it's gonna go farther than you could ever imagine. And I know that I appreciate it, and I love everybody who has ever stepped up for me, and it just makes me warm and happy. Anyways, that's pretty much what I want to say about that. So just look out for one another. It really goes a long ways. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys next topic.